that inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Ready.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Out
of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Dropping back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They have it first and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. They'll try and punch it in. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, they're out in sacks. Here we go, first and 10. First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And 3 yards is all he was going to get. It's second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Again, it's Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. This is brought in by Laporta. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Lamar now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Jackson now on 3rd. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Hey, what? I'm changing. Report! What are you? Where's that?
Fourth down, here's Jackson. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he's taken down at the 30. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Oh, that was teaching tape right there.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get 19 on that pickup. And they're going to have a first down now. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set. This is Gibbs on second down. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down. But instead to move the chains, that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Setting up, second and goal.
At the Texans' 2-yard line.
Motioning the tight end left. He gets it again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Going power with the big tight end. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Thunderbirds finish off their opening drive. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. But geez, you couldn't start any better.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Thunderbirds start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take the lead on the first play of the drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate that.
And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up. Working quickly here.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here's Lamar. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he has this to the opposing 35.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Offensive line fast. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Absolutely fires this one right side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's his running back. And this one does not go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
QB sneak coming. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Catch made underneath by the back. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield and just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Thunderbirds will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Jackson on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good. For Buenos Aires, first down.
First down, here's Lamar. He's still going at the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good for a first down.
Buenos Aires, first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Thunderbirds.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Texans take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to the well again. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Chased out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's 4th down.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Here comes Williams on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Lamar off the play fake. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives him a first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Across of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. Here comes Williams on the return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house.
Touchdown.
This half is off to an excellent start, Gronk. Hopefully it's an indicator of the type of action we're going to see through to the end of this one.
Dude, these guys just come out of the locker room, Kate, and it's offense and it's defense and it's our scripts, but those special teams guys come out wanting to be special, and he was.
The kick is good.
This one is up and good. And the Thunderbirds cut the lead down to just 2.
14.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Jukes another one. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Forced out to his right. He loses the football. But fortune on the Texans side. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. Third down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Third and short.
Back-to-back carries here. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's a short gain of 1. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First and 10.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Going to the ground again on first. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A 2-yard loss.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Rolling length, buying some time. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's 4th down. The Texans set to punt.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So it'll be 2nd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
In off to Gibbs from the gun. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Offense in the hurry up here. Air it out on third. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's the handout. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's got room to roam. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Pass play now. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the shotgun, they'll get it to him inside. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go. 60 by.
Another carry for him. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's their ball, and they need to do something with it, or their postseason is over. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Play action now with Jackson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Texans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll try and punch it in. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Here's another for him. This is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
A big moment here in their quest to become AFC champs. We've got 3rd and goal.
Ready.
3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. It's just 21 yards down the pipe. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
Forward.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He goes to the hurry up here. They go play fake with Jackson. Headed out right. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 27 on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play fake, Jackson. This is completed downfield directly. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Thunderbirds take a 4th quarter lead. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Jackson's throwing for it. And he's into the end zone. So that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this fourth quarter. Well, that right there, a very important two-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Go!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This could decide things. It's intercepted! And the Thunderbirds get the football back with great field position. They're at the 36.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Lamar now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Thunderbirds holding on to a field goal lead. The Thunderbirds out and ready to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go, go!
Back to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
On the move, headed right. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
On the ready.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. Forced out to his right. On target here to Njoku. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Get it.
He'll look to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Here we go. Start. Ready, ready.
Hand off to the back. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Ready.
To throw. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Really paid for it. It's 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Well, they were lucky to survive that dropped interception, but the game's still on the line here. This is 4th down. Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6.
I gotta believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
Extra point is up and through by a loop. And the Thunderbirds make it a 10-point ball game.
29, Texans 19.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go now. Go.
Back to work they go after the interception. Now here he goes. Oh, he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. He reaches the sideline. Clock stops, but the defense holds him to a gain of maybe 6 or 7.
8 yards on
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's out of bounds, and that's it, Brock, the final play of our game. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. Love these pictures, Brock. Go.